Well, hello, leading ladies. You feeling strong today? I hope so. And if not, you know what to do by now, right? You breathe, let that energy flow, feel your grounding again. I wanted to share this image with you because to me, it just exemplifies what we're doing here. You see this swirl of madness around, it's kind of pretty madness, but it's chaotic. Everything is swirled around, nothing's making sense. But in the middle, we draw from the colors and create this beautiful image. We have access to this all of the time. Imagine what's in your energy field. It's just flowing around. You have access to every single thing in the universe. Do you know this? Know this. You have access to everything, and you can imagine it into your existence. Does that make sense? Let's do a little guided meditation. You can continue to view the screen, or you can close your eyes and just imagine you are surrounded with everything that you need. All you have to do is pluck from it and put it into place. That's your job, is to pluck from the universe and put it into place the way that you want it. You are the artist. You are creating your image. So today, let's just say we want to focus on how we feel good. Let's look at let's look at what we can do to shift internally. All right. Here's why we want to shift internally. We create our world around us by what we are experiencing internally. There's a frequency that we emit, and we will get a return frequency from the universe. It's just a mathematical thing. It's not a spiritual thing. It's just a mathematical thing. We emit a wave and we get back. There's an exchange of energy going on all the time. It's always moving. But if you're sending some jagged stuff out there, you're going to get that jagged stuff back. If you're sending a nice, easy wave, you're going to get that nice, easy wave back. And one of the hardest things to do as a mother is to not worry. So we're going to today focus on creating beautiful image and holding that and knowing that when we hold that image, then we are going to create the world that we want. I have done this over and over and over successfully with some really, really crazy circumstances. As you know, I've had two children addicted to heroin, and then the other two were not given the attention that they needed because we were focused on the chaos with the other. It was a mess. But now we're living in peace and harmony. It's not perfect. They're boys, right? But because I apply this technique, I'm able to shift it up and stop worrying and start creating. And that's when you get those big girl shoes on and you make stuff happen, right? All right. So let's just go. Let's just do the breathing technique. We'll do 557 today. So you're going to exhale. Just notice your breathing as it is. And just pay attention to your breathing. And now let's employ the 557 routine or the breathing pattern. This is the one that I learned from the vets when they were in combat. They would do these breathing techniques. I think sometimes motherhood kind of resembles combat. So you breathe in for 5, hold for 5, and exhale for 7. Sometimes 5 is a lot. You can reduce it to any number that you like. Just make sure that you exhale for longer than you inhale. Are we ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just breathe on your own for a minute. You can continue the pattern or just take nice, easy, controlled breaths. Okay, now that we're in a relaxed state, imagine watching the world spin around you. It might feel a little bit like the Wizard of Oz. She's in the tornado, she's in the house, and everything's spinning around her, and she can see things floating, images like the chair, the witch, which was her neighbor, Toto, things flying around her. So in your own life, just imagine you being in this state and things are flying around you. What do you see? What's spinning in your head? What's spinning all around you? At first, you might see the things that you're worried about. That's okay. Acknowledge them. What's the first thing that jumps out at you? What else is in there? What else is bothering you? What else are you worried about? What do you see? I'd imagine bringing some beautiful colors. Maybe they're blues and greens, like teals and aquas. Maybe get a little violet in there. Just have calming colors. And just allow those beautiful colors to cascade down and just calm the spinning. There's just the most beautiful colors. Colors of the Caribbean Ocean, of the beautiful sky. And just let them all come together and cascade down and flow easily, calming everything. So the things that were spinning and bothering you, it's like a magic wand of peace flows over them. Imagine this peaceful, calming effect on those things. What do they look like when they're peaceful? What do they look like when they're at their best? What does it look like when things turn out just fine? As they have so many times in the past when you worried about something and then it turned out just fine. Now imagine you embracing, engaging with this peaceful nature. of these things that bothered you. And now they're not bothering you. Now they bring warmth to your heart. Remember the beauty, remember the joy, remember the abundant heart feeling. Sometimes when we get upset about things, it's the loss of the abundant heart feeling that we are upset about not having anymore. So we can go back to feeling that, loving that feeling, and holding it. Leading ladies, hold it. Hold that beautiful, loving feeling. This is what holding our own is. Embracing our own. Hold it. Love it. Calm it. And once everything is smoothed out, because you led it to that place, leading ladies, you led it there. Just enjoy holding space with the beauty that you just created. And let's give it an image. I invite you to tap all five senses and bring them together and create something beautiful that stands as an image for you, for what you just created. What color is it? What shape is it? Is it an item or is it just a shape? What's it feel like? You see, feel like maybe you can feel the stem of a flower. You can feel the stem of a sunflower. Or maybe it's a beautiful stem of a rose. Or maybe it's a horse. I don't know. Whatever you're imagining, feel it, touch it. Does it smell like anything? Does it smell good? Does it have a sound? Do you have your image? Hold that image. Leading ladies, hold the image. And you can return to this image anytime. Maybe later you'd like to even draw the image or create it with something. Maybe you want to decorate a cake and make it in that image. However you can preserve the image, I invite you to do so. Let's return the focus to our breathing. And return to the awareness of the room that you're in. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And know you have that image that you created and that you hold to represent your leadership, your leading lady leadership, the power you have to calm the storm. Hold that power, leading ladies. Hold that power. You are powerful. Peace is powerful. Love is powerful. It's the most powerful force on the planet, and you possess it. And you know what to do with it. Leading ladies, love your families, love yourself. I would love to hear what images that you came up with and what you plan to do with them. You can share them in the community. And that's it for now, ladies. Have a great week. Namaste.